Formula One is ready to race on the streets of Baku, Azerbaijan, in a tense moment where the dominancy of the Red Bull team has been directly challenged by three other rivals. The reigning world champion, Max Verstappen, hasn't won a race since Barcelona, and now the Dutchman and his team are in a risk of failing to defend their championships this year. The outcome of this race is important, especially for McLaren drivers who want to push themselves one step closer to the championships. Welcome back to Total F1. We have a lot to discuss about this race with our pre-race analysis about the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. But before we proceed, hit the subscribe button and smash the bell icon for more exciting updates. A Formula One race was held in Azerbaijan for the first time back in 2016 under the identity the European Grand Prix. But 1 year later, the event was held in the same venue with a new identity, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Like the races in Monaco, Singapore, Australia and Canada, this is also held as a street race, utilizing the public road network of the Azerbaijan capital. Compared with the other street circuits in the current championship calendar, this circuit possesses classical street circuit features, as well as some features from the purpose-built racetracks. More linear and wide sections in some parts of the layout can be pointed out as good positives that allow good opportunities for overtakes compared to some of the other street circuits. However, some sections are very narrow, and some are with tight corners, bringing some severe and quick punishments for even little mistakes. The existing layout of the Baku circuit is 6.003 kilometers in length, and drivers have to complete 51 trips around the circuit to cover the total race distance of 306.049 kilometers. The circuit is composed of 2 DRS zones and 20 corners in total, offering a wide range of challenges to the F1 pilots within a journey around the circuit. Currently, the lap record is held by the Ferrari driver Charles Leclerc, and he set that record back in 2019, recording a lap time of 1 minute and 43.009 seconds. The 2024 edition of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix will be held under the regular Grand Prix schedule, omitting the sprint race from last year's schedule. That means the weekend will be composed of 3 free practice sessions, qualifying, and the race. The weather is expected to remain dry throughout the race weekend. The first day will be a more cloudy one, with a slight chance of rain during FP1. However, it will reduce to 0 during FP2. The temperature is expected to fluctuate within a range of 23 to 28 degrees Celsius. However, humidity levels will be around 40%, causing more sweating for the drivers. No chance of rain on Saturday, and all the action will be under full dry conditions. The sky will be cloudy, and a moderate breeze can be expected throughout the day. The temperature will remain at 27 degrees Celsius during qualifying. The conditions of the final day will be the same as Saturday. The temperature will be around 26 degrees Celsius during the race, with no interruptions from the rain to be expected. When we're looking at the possible tyre strategies here, single pit stops can be identified as the most preferred ones, with the low level of tyre degradation at Baku. Some drivers prefer to start with mediums and then switch to hards in between laps 13 to 20, but some drivers use a hard set to start the race, with the intention of taking a soft set of tyres during the only pit stop between laps 38 and 45 for a faster finish. Even though it's not very popular, some drivers employ different types of two-stop strategies as well. Medium hard is one such popular two-stop strategy, and drivers have to change their tyre sets in between laps 8 to 16 and 27 to 35. Apart from those options, starting with medium also can be identified as a good two-stop strategy. Here, drivers take a new set of mediums during the first pit window between laps 10 to 15. However, for the final stint, a hard set is used, and drivers take this one on laps 25 to 30. As the weather is expected to remain dry, drivers and teams can attach to these plans without an issue. The 2023 edition was won by Sergio Perez, and he was closely followed by Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. A year after this, and things have changed a lot, and Red Bull is no longer the fastest or most dominant team in the grid. The McLaren team currently possesses the best racing package overall, and both Norris and Piastri are in contention for the victory of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. During the last race at Monza, both the McLaren drivers had a good opportunity to win the race, but poor strategic decision-making of McLaren engineers cost them the victory of the Italian Grand Prix. As Norris is in the second spot of the drivers' standings, McLaren should prioritise him, providing the maximum opportunity to collect more points to keep his championship hopes alive. But team orders didn't indicate such a priority when Piastri made a risky overtake against his teammate. However, McLaren needs only 8 points to pass Red Bull in the constructors' standings, and they can surely achieve this with less effort thanks to the poor form of one Sergio Perez. The performance of the Ferrari challengers have not been consistent throughout the season, but they can add a surprise at any moment, like when they clinched the victory of the Italian Grand Prix 2 weeks ago, when their machinery performed up to the expected level. Another team that we must pay attention to is Mercedes. They can be dangerous at any moment if they come with the right combination that suits perfectly the demands of the circuit. Max Verstappen didn't get sufficient power from his car throughout the race in Italy, and his best lap time in qualifying was only 7th fastest in the session. On the other hand, Sergio Perez has failed to rediscover his form. All of this has put the Red Bull team in trouble, and they need some quick actions to address these issues to keep their championship hopes alive. Drivers like Norris, Piastri, Verstappen, Leclerc, Russell and Hamilton have a good chance of winning this event if their machinery performs up to the expected level on the streets of Baku. What do you think about the outcome of the 2024 Azerbaijan Grand Prix? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching the video, and if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel to get more exciting Formula 1 news, and we'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.